I was like, damn, did I make a mistake? Like, should I keep it a little longer or something? Like, I get it. I get why people grow their thinning hair out. What I learned as a balding male growing out my hair and then cutting it again. If you watched the last video, it's pretty funny because when I shaved my head, I felt like I looked I looked like a freak, and it was just really interesting. I rewatched it and it was funny how it just felt so weird, and now boom, already back to normal. Basically, it's crazy how growing your hair out for like 3 months was enough to like change my brain's perception of what I looked like in that time. So that was crazy. I definitely learned like a little more empathy for people who just can't take the plunge, and they can't cut their hair off for whatever reasons. It made me have a little more empathy with them because I guess it is jarring. I took for granted my ability to just be like, fuck it, in April 2020. Yeah, so basically got some new empathy for them. It is jarring. A lot of these people, their biggest fear is, am I going to look so bad with a shaved head? And like, we all see those videos like Bald Cafe and all that type of stuff and go, oh my God, they look so much better with the shaved head than the thinning hair. And I think that is true for like 99.99% of people. But I think if I'm just really trying to have empathy for these people, they think they're going to be the outlier. They think they're going to like look weird with their head, or people are going to say something. And we all know it's more of a mental battle, if anything. Man, you saw my reaction in that last video. And this is so wild. And that was after having my head shaved for like 3 years. And then I cut my hair and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I look like a fucking weirdo. I look like this guy right here. Or that's what I felt like it. And so I did not expect that. I did not expect it to be so jarring. And when it was, damn, it's kind of fucked up. Like, I want to say it was like fun, but like it kind of wasn't. It was like, I was like, damn, did I make a mistake? Like, should I keep it a little longer or something? Like, I get it. I get why people grow their thinning hair out, like some's better than nothing or something. So I cut it and I was like, damn, I look like this guy, or I feel like this guy. But it was definitely worth it. See, the second thing I realized or learned from the experience is that, yeah, I know I already said that I might have cut my hair prematurely, but I don't regret cutting my hair. I think the length that I cut it, I might have rocked this length prematurely. Cause yeah, I was doing like a no guard clipper, the Andis T outliner, which is like what all the SMP people use, and that gets pretty freaking close. Besides like a actual wet shave or whatever. Yeah, I don't think I needed to freaking rock my hair that short. My hair is really short right now. Just caught me on like a day where I cut it like 2 days ago. I'm just lazy and I cut my hair maybe like once every 10 days, once every like 14 days. Second thing I learned is like, it doesn't matter if you rock it like a little longer. I think it actually doesn't look bad, and may I even go so far as to say, kind of looks good. But as of right now, I'm kind of just lazy where I fucking do the Andis and then let it grow out, and I kind of time it. So I do think like day 4 to 5 to 6 7 days of growth, I think like looks the best on me personally. But yeah, getting back to the point, basically I'll show you some pics right here. This is 2020. My hair was kind of grown out, and I remember seeing these pictures and being like, oh my God, I'm so bald. Like, what the fuck? Like, I look fucked up and I'm embarrassed, and I want to cut my hair this short type thing, I look back at these fucking pictures. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's not even that bad. Like, I should have, there's no shoulds. I don't really believe in that, but like, I could have rocked it with that length. And I don't know, it doesn't look that bad. But, we all go through this hair loss journey, and what is it? The obstacles in the path are the path. So whatever, I learned now, and which is why I'm kind of not cutting my hair as often, because I'm realizing, you know there is some stuff right here, and in this dark lighting, like, it doesn't, you could see it pretty good. Now you could kind of see the difference. But I'm sure there's going to be a time when this is a lot of hair to me, and I go, oh my god, I wish I would have rocked my hair longer while I still had some, before it's like totally like Larry David status. So I'm kind of just enjoying the hair that I have right now. And I know it's funny that it's short right now, and it would make my point more clear if it was like day 5 or something, but whatever. Basically, that was like a big takeaway where I was like, wow, like, I could have just not cut my hair so often. But whatever. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. And I don't know, I guess you like grow into it's almost like some weird body dysmorphia shit where like you look at yourself and you're like, oh my god, my hair looks so bad. But then you look back and it's like, dude, that wasn't even that bad. So like, I couldn't have told my 2020 self that yet. I had to kind of experience it on my own. That's pretty much what I learned. You know, newfound empathy for people who just cut their or don't want to cut their hair, and basically a realization that like, wow, I didn't have to cut my hair that short this whole time. I actually, after growing it for 3 months, like, had a decent amount, like, I'll pop up the old video right here, but it's like, you know that was kind of a decent amount of hair. I know it's thin as fuck, but like, there's some people who have legitimately like no hair, I guess you could say realizing I had more hair than I thought I did. The third thing I learned would have to be that like, it doesn't fucking matter. And to like kind of get out of your comfort zone, I prefer this look. I prefer this in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days look over the look that I filmed the past video right here, and that I told the Detroit story. It's like, there is a something to look good, feel good type thing. I prefer this shit over that other shit. It's just, I get it. I had a decent amount of hair, but I didn't really like it. And so, yeah, I guess the third thing I guess I could say I learned is that this hair loss journey for everyone is just so highly individual. And if you don't like the way it looks, then fuck it. Like, just follow your instincts. How, with asterisks, with a caveat of like, you gotta have self-awareness in a way where it's like, are you doing it based out of fear? Because then, that's when it gets all dicey or whatever. So if you know that you want to look a certain way but you're afraid to do it, and shit, all I can say is like, face the fear. What do we do with fear? We walk towards it. The crazy part is it's fucking hair, bro. It's like, it grows back in the place. Everyone who gets a bad haircut, you go, oh, it'll grow back. Well, I say the same shit to everyone watching, anyone who's balding. It'll grow back in the places that it grows back. It still will grow back. If you're not like that crazy guy I saw on TikTok before who like lasered all this and is super bald, it grows back. And at the end of the day, it ain't that deep. It's hair, Like, I'm not trying to minimize, I'm kind of going off on a tangent right now, but like, I'm not trying to minimize people's struggle with it. It is difficult, but at the end of the day, we gotta have some like gratitude and some perspective that we got working bodies. It's just that our follicles, you know what I mean? Our heads are different. Our hair's different. I wanted to make this video because I really genuinely did learn more than I thought I would. I thought it would just be like a dare, like how I said, like it was almost like a social experiment. It definitely turned into a little more than that. So that's why I kind of wanted to make this recap, and I hope it wasn't too rambly. But yeah, thank you.